Hello world, it's me again, the man from Oz. I think I look all right with a beard. Yeah, I'm running very late today. I don't like tardiness, but things popped up, and oh well, what can I say? Anyhow, I'll get rid of this. Yeah, there we go. Where's my drum roll? That's the local weather time. It's warm today. The sun's got a bite to it. The sky's perfectly clear. I'm not sure what the temperature is in my shed. It's 27 degrees Celsius, and it's around 24 in the shade at the back of the house, and the humidity's up around about 50%. It's reasonably comfortable, but it's always a bit stuffy in my shed when the heat's pounding down on the iron roof. Nothing you can do about it. Just got to grin and bear it. Yeah, well, the reason I was tardy because I had a doctor's appointment today at midday, but of course the midday time is only indicative for the patient to be there ready and waiting for the doctor. It's not indicative of the time the doctor will actually see you. That's always the way. He was about half an hour late, but I always thought that maybe it'd be better if you just made a day to come and see your doctor, and when you walk in, there's a line of numbers for each doctor in the surgery, and you just take a number, and then you take a seat, and then the doctor just takes your number, like it is at a deli. You just grab a number and they call out your number, because you might as well give a number as anything else, because that most of the time you're sitting around like a shag on a rock for God knows how long. Sometimes it feels like an eternity. Yeah, it doesn't seem that doctors mind to keep their patients waiting. But anyhow, I mean, there's all the types of vicissitudes that doctors face. Some appointments last longer. The other people just got to grin and bear it. I'm just going to have a sip of tea. I don't want to spoil my record. I'm always sipping tea when I do these live streams. And this isn't going to be a very long live stream today. No. Because I really haven't got much to talk about, because I haven't made any notes. I haven't checked out the news this morning to see if there's any little snippets on there worth going on about. And I haven't had my lunch yet. I've got a plate of food here, but I'm not going to eat on screen. I think that's rude. Might be all right if you're talking to someone on Skype. That's a totally different thing. Anyhow, the doctor thinks I'm suffering from cluster headaches, bordering on migraine. I don't think they're migraines. I've never suffered from a migraine in my life. And so he's put me on some medication to try. And I got to go back and see him on the following Monday. That's the 27th of April. And just as a follow-up to see if they worked or not. I don't know. Yeah, these things seem to come up with monotonous regularity the older you get, but I've been having these headaches, or it's not really a headache. It's just like a sinus thing. Anyone who's ever suffered sinus, and you feel clogged up in one particular nasal cavity. With me, it's the right one. Yeah, and it's up on my eye, and it's going over the right side of the head, right down the base of the skull. I know the pain I get at the base of the skull, neuralgia, which is very common with people. It's like someone sticking an ice pick in the base of your skull, and it's really excruciating at times. And yeah, so anyhow, he's trying out these things. It's all trial and error, isn't it? Hit and miss with medications. I don't know. I've tried all different things. I've got a sort of a neti pot set up. It's a nasal rinse, but that if I do suffer from a hay fever, then it works pretty well, and you can take a histamine tablet. That usually knocks it away as well. But this hasn't been happening this time, so it's not hay fever. And well, it certainly wouldn't expect hay fever in autumn anyhow. But I don't know. Yeah, we're a weird bunch, we humans. We really are. Yeah. So anyhow, we'll see how this goes, and I'll let you know on Monday. No, I can't let you know on Monday because the appointment's not till 4:30 in the afternoon. So it'll have to be Tuesday. But yeah, I'm sort of just having a bit of a social live stream, and because I haven't got anything to go on about. I could go on about Facebook's freebooting, But I have said my piece. Oh, that's right. I was going to make mention another YouTube channel that I subscribe to, and off the cuff, I'll mention Tony Northrup. Now, Tony's a very accomplished man. He's only a younger man, and he and his wife Chelsea, they have regular uploads, YouTube uploads, and they also do a live event every Thursday, I think it is, 5 p.m. Eastern time in America. And he's really a smart man. He really is a smart man. He really knows his stuff. I mean, I'm not a photographer. You know, I'm just someone who takes pictures, and but most of my camera work's done for recording videos for YouTube. And but he really knows his stuff. And I'll put a link to his channel in description for you. So all those who are interested in photography and want to learn a little bit more, and I know he's written several books on photography. He's also, I seem to remember, he was voted Geek of the Year in 2000. And I think he's written something like, had written 32 books for Microsoft. So he's a pretty cluey guy. Yeah, he's a pretty cool dude. Yeah, I think those who are interested in photography really like his channel. So that's Tony Northrup, and I'll put a description. I'll blame my aching head for this. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel in description. There. How's that? Yeah, I mean, I watch his videos all the time. A lot of it's gobbledygook to me. It really is. It's really gobbledygook, but it's interesting gobbledygook nonetheless. And I told him that, and he thought that was funny. In fact, he actually used the word gobbledygook in an upload not long ago. I wonder if it was because I mentioned the word myself. It'd be nice to think so, but who knows? Yeah, but yes, it's always refreshing to come across someone who really knows their stuff. But then again, you know, most people who upload informative type videos on YouTube really know their stuff. Like I said yesterday about this young fella Chucky Two, I mean, he really knows his stuff. And there's another chap there who does welding tips and tricks. He really knows his stuff too, and I'll mention him in another live stream. But I can recommend Tony Northrup to you all, and it's well worth having a look at what he has to offer. Anyway, I'm just having another sip of tea. I'm just sort of prolonging this, you know, just yeah, you know. I'm just watching the birds out the door of my shed here. We've got a bird bath not more than about 10 or 12 meters from me, and we got 3 bird baths in the backyard because we like to get them, you know, have them for the convenience of the birds. The birds love the bird baths. They really do. They love the water, and they let you know when they're getting a bit low on water too. You can hear them when they land on the one down the back here, and because it's quite often overlooked, and if there's no water, you'll hear them carrying on, especially the noisy miners. They're cheeky, they are. They really are. But anyhow, there's a couple of birds there now. I think they're they're peewees. We call them peewees. They're mudlarks. There's always a mating pair around here. In fact, they nest in the trees we've got in the backyard, and they build a mud nest. It's a very nice looking nest too. And yeah, not like some birds like the turtle doves we have around here. Their nests are just pieces of stick, roughly put together. They take no pride in their nest at all. That's just to hold a couple of eggs, but no wonder the eggs keep falling out. I often see broken eggs in the backyard here. Such a shame. But anyhow, yeah, we really like having all the birds around here. And yeah, I did upload a few videos about showing some of the birds that visit the bird bath. Didn't get many views, but what the hey. You know, nothing ventured, nothing gained, and what do you have to lose? Man, nothing but a bit of time. Yeah. There's something, I'm feeling quite warm. I've got the fan going here again, but I'm feeling quite warm. But anyhow, look, I'm not gonna push on with anything more because it'll be a waste of time. I've said my piece, and I am feeling quite weary, and my head is aching, and I've got my lunch to eat. So I will say to one and all who happen to be watching, George, Alan, and I will say to Ms. Bizwa, who always gives my my videos a like, and I always see her lovely smiling avatar there. I will say thank you, Miss Bizwa. I'm still not certain if I'm pronouncing your name correct, but I always appreciate your support. And I will say to George, I always said that, didn't I? Yeah, see what I mean? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, so have a good weekend, George, and maybe Alan Lanford if, from Facebook if he's watching, and to Vani Devraj. I'm not sure if I'm pronounced her surname correctly either, but Vani Devraj in India, my favourite American, my favourite Indian Sheila. And the word Sheila is a compliment. It's not derogatory, not at all. And I hope you all have a good weekend, and I will be back Monday, all things being equal. That is, of course, because we never know what life has in store for us, do we? No. And the older you get, the more true that is. So thank you all for watching, and bye for now. So long, farewell, adios, adieu. See you soon. That's from the Cisco Kid. You remember Pancho used to say at the end of the year, see you soon. Bye.